So, and you manage to get up to the window. It is not locked, but it doesn't really open from the outside. You might be able to figure out a way to open it.
With my tools work?
Sure. You can
I'm proficient in thieves' tools.
I am a thief.
I'm gonna try to open the window.
Mom.
Wait, do I have thieves' tools?
I got them.
Don't have any.
I have them.
Never mind. I'm gonna try to open it.
This is what I do. Okay. I'm gonna try to open them with my
I basically constantly have a message open right now.
I'm gonna try and open them
Do
with
I
my
have
tools.
any?
Okay. Go ahead and...
Be sleight of hand?
No. So I'd say...
I don't, but I have a crowbar.
You're a thief. You're, I'm sure, proficient in thieves' tools. So go ahead and roll a dexterity check and add your proficiency modifier to it.
Okay. It's gonna be 21.
Okay. Yeah, so you extremely quickly, while you're looking at Divenna, we're just like, yeah, you manage to get a wire along the outside edge of the window, and you curve it in to the inside and just sort of flip up a latch and pull it back out and open it.
If I had any, I could have done it better.
After you.
I want to take my step up on Monty and tell him to stay there until we call for him. And hopefully he understands. And we climb in, assuming I don't see anyone.
Mm-hmm. So let's go and make perception checks now.
We're no longer at disadvantage?
No longer at disadvantage.
All right, we're
That's
rolling.
good.
20 piece, but not natural.
13.
Yep. So as Trinity opens up the window, she peeks into the side and sees that there is someone.
Is Trinity short also? How tall are you?
Yes.
Nice, we're both short. How tall are you?
Like 5'6".
Oh no, I'm like
tall.
5 foot 5'1" for this, probably.
Yeah. Do you have minis?
That's how tall I am. For real.
Is open window, basically right here, and looks over to the side, sees that there's someone working right here with their back to them at the station here. You saw a couple people working here before. There only seems to be one right now.
I'm assuming the other group has been let out of this hall by this point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Took them forever.
The
to swim.
wine cellar.
Yeah. Took them 15 minutes just to swim. Some of that was going on at the same time, right?
Well, yeah, but I don't think it took us 15 minutes to walk.
That's so sad.
So that actually brings up a good point. I think we're going to stop right there with the two of you and go to the other group.
All right, quiet for a second. Okay.
It was like 5 seconds.
You know what? If I knew which one everyone was marked as on the soundboard, I would have just quieted myself, but since I don't know how we're patched.
So, other group. Of course, I didn't remember that.
Oh, the lower dungeon. Just
The wine
downstairs.
cellar.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do you think you can reach that tube over there?
Yeah, I
The
think I
visual
can.
organizer.
We definitely can. Probably even do it without unplugging, but we'll see. I won't risk it. Possibly.
Well,
Yeah, I think you should be able to.
I think I can do it. I didn't want to be flippant about it. Yeah, it should be fine.
I mean, you technically have more cable than that.
Tall one or short one?
Visual organizer.
Short one, yeah.
Didn't do that.
Sword of a thousand truths.
Why didn't I just ask him to get
Definitely
the
kiss you. Can't trust Kitty.
I think we can.
I'm the
Next
most
time you
trustworthy
will.
character here.
Only insofar as we understand your motives.
Exactly.
probably.
Yeah, we understand you the most.
Trust you to always act with your own self-interest.
I'm a dishonest person. I'm a dishonest person you can always trust to be dishonest.
The honest ones you gotta look out for.
She finished the line.
Such a good one.
Triangles and circles.
Yeah.
Love them.
No.
My favorite.
Right? Aren't I just such an accomplished artist? I'm working on improvements, guys. They're literally in the mail right now. So, you guys, you start down this wine cellar, and at first it is, in fact, a wine cellar. There are several bottles, extremely dusty cobwebs on them. It looks like they're probably completely vinegar by now.
Oh, gross. Never mind.
Useful.
Sure. You see that in the corner of this wine cellar, the wall is actually collapsed in, and the half-elf woman leads the way and just ducks down behind the wall. And did I say halfling woman or half-elf?
You said half
Is that
elf.
half
Okay, yeah, half-elf woman does that. Halfling woman says to you, well, after you. Do you guys go in?
I'm a little nervous about it. It can't be good.
I don't have much of a choice at this point, so I will.
Okay.
Plus, I want to just get away from the halfling, and I'll follow the half elf.
Also, at this point, note that the halfling has cast light on basically just a stone that she keeps in her hand.
Right. Halflings.
You go down, and there's a long, slowly declining sort of staircase. It's not really a staircase, it's a dirt road. It's just at a decline, a ramp, kind of, that has several wooden support beams keeping it in place. But you go down that for a few minutes before it eventually opens up to a much larger chamber. And basically, you walk in around here, and you see a large, maybe 20-foot tall or so, crystal of some variety that you can't quite identify right now, maybe obsidian, and it's hanging from the ceiling of this chamber, and surrounding it are 3 smaller, possibly obsidian crystals that are on the floor and rising up.
That's dope.
You look to the left of that, and you see 4 probably 10 feet across, 15 feet tall, metallic cylinders, perhaps vats used for holding something. You see a few desks with notes all over them. You see in this corner here a pool of water. And there are also some, say, 3 or so people working at the desks, and 2 people who are taking samples out of spigots from the vats. Anyone proficient in Arcana, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Yes. Nope. Well, that was shit. All right. It's a 9.
Okay.
I'm not proficient at Arcana.
Nope.
All right.
Can you please watch your language in front of Velgrath? Offensive.
You're not even there.
She can feel her offense through the walls.
And I don't care.
So you can tell that the crystals are obviously meant for some magical purpose. You are not too certain what it is exactly.
Can I see the notes that are on the table from where I am?
Right now, you're a little too far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the notes are like way over here.
Got it.
We're like here. And each square is like 5 feet. So that's good.
Apparently we're on hold.
All
So-
these are humanoids.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got 3 people at desks, 2 people at the vats, plus the halfling and the half elf.
I think so far only
I
the
s-
half elf has ducked under the thing. Did the halfling follow us?
So yeah,
We've all ducked under and gone down
all
the ramp,
followed
and
you.
we're at
Okay.
the bottom of the ramp now.
Don't forget, the
I
halfling
think.
can raise people from the dead.
something that you have noticed, both from the people that you saw when you first walked inside and
Yeah.
from the people that you've seen down here, is none of them really seem to be armed or armored. It seems like they're just they're doing some sort of research or alchemy, but they're not expecting any sort of fight.
Yeah, and right now it seems like we've only got these 2 people on us as guards.
There's also Kaylee,
There's also Kaylee.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
so 3.
3 all together.
You can turn into a giant crocodile.
Hey, guard guy.
Sure, what you gonna do?
What are you guys studying? I'm a pretty intelligent person. Perhaps I can assist you.
Guard guy, who are you talking to? One of the random people, and
Yeah,
They're not really armored.
they're not. Oh,
The half elf. And
Only the half elf and the halfling and
Kaylee.
I don't know if
all right.
Yeah,
I
Kaylee's
will.
probably not
Katie's wearing some simple leather armor.
I'll ask the halfling since I'm also a halfling.
Yeah. What are you asking again?
What they appear to be studying, and if I could perhaps assist them.
Well, we are studying emotions.
Emotions. Interesting.
Vague. What's in the vats?
A very useful liquid to us.
What does it do?
It makes people feel emotions.
But don't people already feel emotions?
It makes people feel the emotions we want them to feel.
What kind of emotions are you trying to get them to feel? Scientific curiosity.
Oh, of course. You seem very intelligent.
I am.
I am. That's better left as a surprise. And given how you are so curious, I'll let you be the first to find out.
Great. I'm so excited.
oh my god, are we gonna have a scarecrow happen?
So I don't notice anybody else in the room. What we've talked about are the people who are here. Okay. People that aren't armed. Can I see anything sharp though? Like maybe a letter opener hanging around, or someone's dagger that they just kind of left on the table by chance.
Make a perception check.
Can I see a stick?
You don't need a stick.
Are we still tied up?
Give him the stick. No, don't give him the stick.
21.
I think maybe
yeah.
she's trying to take care of that.
You see,
That'd be great.
you do see you do spot a letter opener on one of the desks there. You do spot some shards of rock that might be sharp enough to accomplish what you're looking to do.
Okay. You don't know what I'm looking to do.
There's not a whole lot of steel that just lying around though.
I'm not like one of those suits of armor guys that's just holding a sword that's somehow still sharp that I can just.
Actually, what you do notice, and maybe try kind of not to think about too much, is that on the opposite side of this chamber, I forgot to draw it, but there are sort of, like hospital room curtains?
Yeah.
There's areas like those that you see, and most of them seem to be pretty much closed off, but you spot inside one of them, there is a large wooden rack with some metal tools nearby it.
Leather straps. The whole.
Torture, I told you.
Yep. Well, I mean,
Sharp things.
torture is a matter of consent. That's all. That clear.
Right, that's it. That's the only thing that's with that.
It's
Anyway.
called something else if they're okay with it.
Magicism.
Okay. I'm keeping my eye on that letter opener. Like, how far away from me is it?
So you guys have sort of been brought into the chamber, and the halfling woman is letting you all just sort of take it in right now.
So much to take in. To really absorb all of that.
Wow, she's dramatic.
Amazing setup you guys have here. I'm just taking it all in as I gradually, slowly meander in no particular direction towards that letter opener.
It's just funny because she's short. It's just this little person.
I think we're gonna have to have our minis here eventually, just kept here, because I would like to figure out what your guys' minis are right now, so you know approximately where you are.
If we're going to be doing any fighting, it
Do you
will
want
be
to
helpful.
take a moment to do that?
Sure. Yeah, let's take a short break.
Time out.
So by now, the halfling has sort of gone out ahead of you and is sort of like presenting the room to you.
Right.
Such a great room.
The half-elf is behind you, keeping guard, and sure, Kaylee.
What about Dan and Chris, is it? Dan and
Oh, I'm so confused.
Dan and Phil.
I know, right? I don't remember who's who.
So
But they're not here.
Well, they should be. They were on the boat with us.
They were on the boat.
we can
They
say
could have stayed upstairs, though.
Chris was brought down, or Dan was brought down. Chris was left upstairs.
Okay.
So,
So,
Chris is the one that we killed and then they brought back to life.
oh, okay.
That Dan was the one.
Dan was the one. That,
Dan.
yeah.
Dan the skeleton is the zombie.
Okay.
Chris is salty about it, so he's staying upstairs.
All right.
Possibly depressed.
So, you guys watch as the figure over at the table approaches you
I'm being surrounded.
and approaches really the halfling woman. And this guy, he is, sorry, he looks to be a male high elf.
I thought that was
Silent.
It was off. I swear it was off.
Obviously. This is why you're rolling so bad on stealth tonight.
Pre-karma.
A male half-elf. He has this spiked collar around his neck. It looks sort of like the choker collar you put around, the cruel one you put around dogs. It has the spikes inward.
Oh, no.
He has that around his neck, and he's wearing very simple, slightly tattered tan robes. Other than that, he looks kind of unimpressive. Looks kind of meager and
I think he's here against his will.
approaches the halfling woman and says, I see you brought guests to my home. Why? And she responds, well, I brought them here to have some fun, and so you can have some fun. And it gets so dull and boring around here, don't you think? I just thought we could play a little. And he replies, "You're endangering the operation by having them here. Why don't you just kill them and get it over with?"
But I'd like to help.
I'd like to not be dead.
He looks over at the halfling. "What's that?"
I'm curious as to what you're doing. I'd like to help.
Go and make a persuasion check. Or deception. Whichever is appropriate.
Don't tell us.
Don't tell me which.
No, it doesn't matter.
Well,
What do you need to know?
you need to know which one.
Okay. Fuck. It's a 6.
6 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't work out very well.
He just
Take you away from the mat.
No, I need to. I'm actually purposely like, kind of making my way back towards. Is this Kaylee?
Yeah.
he glares at you. Well, I guess if they're going to be here, you may as well get them secured. Let me help you with that. And all of them go to essentially round you up and corral you towards the curtained off areas that you saw before.
Do I see an opening to get to that knife? Because I'm feeling very secure as it is. If anything, I'd like to be a little less secure.
You're over here, and the knife's probably like on the desk.
That's what I'm asking. Okay, it's very far away.
It is very far away. You're not sure, and you can try it.
Also, keep in mind you also have like no hit points.
And you've been knocked out 3 times.
Clearly, they like knocking me out instead of killing me. So I think worst case scenario, they'll just knock me out again. Maybe I can run for it. I don't want to die.
Just sit tight. There's a great rescue party.
I have so much so much faith in that rescue party. You're right.
You should have faith in your friends.
Okay, I'm gonna hang on just for now, but I'm making every effort to like get to that side of the room.
Okay. I mean, are you saying anything?
I'm not saying anything. I'm trying to like let things happen to other people before they happen to me, if that makes any sense.
Okay. We'll pause with you there.
Kaylee, it seems like the only person that is here of their own volition is that little halfling girl. Everyone else seems to not want to be here.
Oh, and I guess it's true that I don't want to be here, but I wouldn't say that about everyone. Most of these people willingly joined this little cult.
Even Dan and Chris? I mean, it's just a very odd situation, and you don't have to live like this, you know. This is not the life for you, I don't think. What?
Unnatural.
No, well, it is unnatural, but that's beside the point.
Did you ever actually?
You've done things that you regret.
I
and
didn't have a choice in any of this.
We always have a choice.
Not if I wanted my brother to live.
Just remember, if anything happens, we hold no ill will towards you. We know that it's not your fault.
Yeah. Go and make a persuasion check. Do it with advantage.
16 or natural 20.
Nice. Is that your first roll of the night? No, you rolled.
she backs away as the half elf and the halfling and the elven male sort of usher you towards the curtains there. She does not join them.